Alright, Schlockmeister fans, another underwater thriller. This one's called The Evil Below. Let's check it out. The shipwreck of the El Diablo, over 300 years ago. Now in present day, in the Straits of Sebastian, we have scuba divers taking pictures. And that's a barracuda. The guy with the beard is Max Cash. He runs a charter business in this area. Later on that night he meets June Chadwick. She plays Sarah. And they get hot and heavy real quick.
Mermaids are very hot.
Max has money problems.
Yeah, everybody wants to fuck a fish.
Bank's threatening to take his boat.
Bank. Something about repossessing this hunk of shit you call a boat.
The next day, Sarah stops by and doesn't realize
1 week, and I want the unlimited use of your boat.
who the sea captain is.
Great.
At first,
What's the story?
she's going to search for the El Diablo.
Where are we going?
I have my charts. We're looking for a 17th century treasure ship, Mr. Cash. The El Diablo.
Ah, 7 days to find a 300-year-old treasure.
He's here. No. You've got to send somebody right away.
A scared priest.
I think Bala knows. Yes. I know what it is.
The El Diablo is here. He knows it.
No!
So Sarah does her diving.
Support! Come on!
June Chadwick looking very nice there. That priest we saw earlier has paid a visit.
Even in the worst of storms, nobody would have ever been blown that far off course.
I know, that's just it. They didn't want to take the conventional routes. They were carrying stolen treasure.
Pirates. Now we got pirates.
Someone doesn't like them snooping around for the El Diablo and sending a message. Max thinks he knows who it is, so it's this guy named Calhoun. Max visits an old friend who used to scuba dive with his father to see if they know anything.
Historical stuff like that, you know. Of course, we never found anything. That help you at all?
Yeah, thanks.
They keep searching.
Take a break, you know. Want something to drink?
No, thanks. No time for a break.
Well, this time they go down, they find something. That's a cannon. And they're getting spied on by, I believe it's a couple of Calhoun's thugs.
Hey. What? Hey.
Sarah's having some funky dreams.
Take this and go home.
And she continues to have them.
Have you ever heard of the El Diablo?
If I remember correctly, it was some mythical ship.
A guy named Barlow.
It was a Spanish ship carrying stolen religious artifacts.
Oh, yes, and it carried a curse with it.
That cannon was from a different ship. It wasn't the El Diablo, so
Give me a break, will you?
Max is having second
Max, If
thoughts.
you want to quit, quit.
Quit.
Inspired by Lucifer himself to his work on earth. The legend goes that unless the El Diablo were destroyed, their evil power would...
Later on, that bad guy is visited by, apparently this is some guy named Barlow, who may or may not be some sort of ghost or something protecting that ship. And this time they find some sort of spoon or relic or fork or something. Confirmed El Diablo.
Pink slip.
Turns out Tracy's been working with Calhoun.
What are you doing, Tracy? Huh?
Max breaks into this guy's office. I think it's either Barlow or Calhoun. I think it's Barlow. And it's Barlow. He finds maps to the El Diablo. Barlow also has thugs.
Slow down.
Barlow! Adrian Barlow. He knows. He knows things you can't know. He's everything the police say he is.
Prophet, he's a 300-year-old man, and he oversees an evil ship.
Jesus, I don't know.
So he decides to prove it by digging up Barlow's grave.
For God's sake, stop it. Let's get out of here.
Stop it.
Which, of course,
Absolutely.
is empty. They go back to that priest they were talking to. Calhoun bursts in, though, later on and takes them both prisoner. Leaves some of his thugs behind, but then that Barlow guy comes, or that Barlow thug, I should say. That guy's interference allowed them to escape, but then he continued to come after them too until finally Sarah shoots him with a harpoon gun. Barlow shows up.
You killed my father, you son of a bitch!
So Sarah and Max go down and they rig the boat to blow. Calhoun then is underwater and he's searching. He doesn't believe them that they rigged the boat, and there's somebody stalking them, which we believe is to be Barlow. And everything blows up. And that's Sarah and Max. Sarah saved one rich, expensive relic, though. Our movie ends with them on a boat,
We've got some thirsty customers.
and they're apparently going to be partners now.
Travel magazine.
Alright, just carried a bunch of shit in from IKEA, so I'm a little winded. Nonetheless, I got to get to this review for The Evil Below. Now, it's a movie that I taped, I think, around 1989 or so. It came out in 89. I think it may have come out on videotape around the same time. I think I rented it and copied it. I think I got it from a place called Vid Video in Two Rivers, Wisconsin, which was a rival video store to the video store I ended up working at about a year later called TNR Video, which was there. It was an institution in Two Rivers for many, many years. The Evil Below, I didn't watch it when I first got it. I ended up watching it probably around 2001 or so, 2000, 1999, somewhere in that range. At that time, I was trying to upgrade all of my beta and VHS tapes. I taped on EP speed. I used to tape all my movies. I was trying to upgrade them all to SP, either buy the DVD, either buy the pre-recorded VHS tape, buy the DVD, like I said, or rent it and copy it and tape it on SP speed mode. This was one of the very last films from my collection that I was able to obtain. I think I got a pre-recorded VHS tape off of eBay on this one, but it was hard to find, so I imagine it's still hard to find. Not available on DVD today. This is a PAL DVD, I should say. It's not available in this country on DVD. This is from overseas somewhere, and I think it's just a VHS rip, but whatever. It's best you can do, right? The movie itself is somewhat of a thriller. It starts off with this shipwreck in 1683. 300 years later, this woman named Sarah, played by June Chadwick, is looking to find this ship, the El Diablo. It's been sunk for 300 years and no one's found it, so she goes looking for it. Apparently there's some sort of curse on this boat. It's protected by God or the devil or something. I don't know. But as they try to search for it, some people end up dying. And there's this weird guy named Barlow who may be some sort of 300-year-old ghost or something. I don't know. But then when they find his grave later, he was only 81 years old and he died in 1980. But it was empty, so I don't know what exactly that was. All I know is that they were searching for this El Diablo. Eventually they found it, but they realized there was some bad stuff going on around there. So with all this bad mojo going, they decided to blow up the ship. This guy, Max, she's the guy that she's teaming up with. He has this competitor named Calhoun who runs another charter service there. He takes them prisoner and goes to search for it himself. But while he's down there, this Barlow guy shows up underwater and he finds the bombs that they put on there. He didn't believe them they were going to blow up the ship. So he found all these jewels and things and he was about to go to the surface when he realized, uh-oh, time's up, and it blows up and apparently he's dead. I don't know. Barlow, maybe he's dead too. I don't know. Maybe he was dead to begin with. I don't know. But anyway, our two survivors, Max and Sarah, come up, and Sarah has saved this cross, this gold cross, one relic from the boat, which apparently is probably worth a lot of money. So next thing you know, the last thing we see in the movie is they are now a charter business together. They're a couple too at this point, and I guess they got rich from that one relic. So anyway, that's the movie. So anyway, we got a couple of gore scenes in here. There's no nudity. June Chadwick looks great in her swimming suits in this movie, by the way. Would have been nice to see her naked, but you have to guess you have to watch Forbidden World for that one. Actually, there was a very brief nude scene. This woman named Tracy, who's in this movie, he's kind of seeing through this cloth, but you can kind of see through. She was having a love scene with Max before Max and Sarah became a couple. So anyway, I guess there is a brief boob. So anyway, that's it. It's the Evil Bowl. Like I said, it's not available on DVD in this country. You got to go overseas to get this one, or eBay like I did, and it's not expensive. I think you can get this for about $10 or so, or €10, whatever. So anyway, check it out. It's the Evil Below. Leave some comments down below. Let me know if you've seen this thing. Watch it. Bye.